Yep. GG's. Nice. Alright, we take it. Alright, y'all. So in today's video, we're going to be looking at a best of 3 I played at the beginning of this month in a random tour. I don't remember. But I used this pretty scary looking Walking Wake team with Encore Whimsicott, which I built to do some test practice with my fellows in the USPA team PA. So I don't actually feel like this team is like, I don't think it would perform super well if you were to bring it to a regional, but I did build it in order to be a team that can do well in best of 3s. And so we're actually going to be looking at a best of 3 today, which shows how just knowing your flow charting is actually really important into difficult matchups, because we went up against a very scary LilliKoal team, and because I was practicing versus it with my team PA members, I was able to play around it. So I thought this would be a fun best of 3 to look at, and a fun rental code to showcase one more time before we take the rental codes away at the end of the month. So, you know, if you want to rent this team out, it's only going to be available for so much longer. I could keep it around. It is a good team, but, you know, I like mixing things up and keep them moving forward. So, you know, I'll probably just make a new Walking Wake team for the next month. But just talking about the team really quick. This team really does center very well around the support from Whimsicott. So, you know, you like to start Whims Flutter, Whims Walking Wake, Whims Ogre Pond, something like that, right? And then start getting use of the Tailwind and Sunny Day, while forcing your opponent to choose every move they choose carefully because you have Encore. So, you know, this team will function extremely well on the ladder, but it does function really well in best of 3, which is one of the good things about it, right? Like, you know, I like making teams that are competitively viable in like a regional way, not just teams that are good on the ladder. But, you know, I know sometimes we do make teams that are just like purely like ladder cheese, and I am pretty good at being a ladder warrior, but, you know, we are just big chillin' here. And it's a fun team, you know, definitely consider trying it. I know not that many people are using Landorus anymore, but it actually functions pretty well on this team, which is really nice to see. So thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you guys enjoy the matches, and let's go over to it. Alright, y'all. So we are facing the homie Quick Panic here, using a very scary team. We will see what team they have in a second. It looks like Quick Panic was given the rule selection, so just choosing the rules really quick. I'm just testing my Walking Wake team. So wherever it is, here it is. So we're testing the Walking Wake team today. I don't actually think that it's like crazy good into everything, but it can be pretty good into a lot of things. I was testing the team into a team that is very similar to what he's using. So it's gonna make this really interesting. Like, I was literally playing versus almost this exact same team earlier today, except that they had like Raging Bolt and Fluttermane replaced for 2 things, I think. Yeah, so the thing that I don't have going for me is that, like, my best lead is always, in my opinion, these with this in the back. And then I think the big change here is that I actually need to play significantly differently because of the fact that he has the LilliKoal, right? Like, the LilliKoal makes this a lot harder for me. So I'm gonna go with what I brought into the team the previous time that I faced it. I don't actually think that it's the best because he has Flutter Mane. The Flutter Mane makes a significant difference here. And the one thing that I have going for me is that I think his version of the team needs to lead LilliKoal more than the version I faced. But that being said, it's still good. Like, I just don't, like... There you go. Like, I just don't feel good facing LilliKoal, so... I did technically lead the wrong lead, as you can see. We can basically... I think this is going to be my best play right now. Because if it works, right? So he's gonna tear his Frig. We go for Tailwind. We yoink them. So we stopped the Trick Room, which is pretty important. If they click Shadow Ball, we will probably just die. We might not, but I feel like we should. Yeah, well, definitely with a crit, so, you know, like, it's like, what am I actually supposed to do about that? Okay, so... I'm gonna switch in Suicune the Hans version. You guys know him, Suicune the Hans version. Okay, so we click we do go for Thunderclap. We click Draco Meteor. We probably will die to this Shadow Ball. We'll bring in Iron Hands. I think I'm making the wrong play here. Okay, if I can live a heavy slam, or I mean a, I kind of feel like we shouldn't live a hit, but please live it. Alright. So we have to go for Drain Punch. Moonblast. Has damage. Alright, so we won. We won game 1. Jeez, man. Alright, so game 1. We take game 1. All it means is at least we get to play 3 games. Like, I actually do think his team is really good into mine. And, like, it helps that I practiced against his team pretty significantly, right? But, yeah. So let's think. Perhaps complete. He brought Ursaluna. So actually, I'm kind of thinking Landorus could be good in this one. It's just that if they adjust, Landorus isn't good, right? So, or is it? I mean, it's kind of not bad. If anything, I think it would feel nice to have like Hands and Flutter instead. So what I'm thinking here is if I have the ability to deny Trick Room again, there's that. If I don't have the ability to deny Trick Room, at least I can click Tailwind and go from there. So if you're my opponent, you're not really like in a safe position here. But that being said, you kind of should just here. So I'm gonna Tailwind, and I'm gonna try to just KO them Ivy Sigil. If this doesn't KO, I think we lose. Alright, we get the crit. Go for Dragon Pulse. That's smart. He's gonna do that again. This turn is extremely crucial. He doesn't Terra, so I can possibly just lose right now if I don't pick up this KO. Oh god, I'm an idiot. Oh, dude, I'm so stupid. Oh my god, I can't believe I did that. Like instant just throw. Oh my god, dude, that's crazy. Why didn't I think about that? So yeah, basically bring out hands. Okay. I think we lose, but I need to think. Trick Room goes for 2 turns. I don't think switching out gets me anywhere, so I do need to just encore them. Yeah, so I made a huge miscalculation by like not just double targeting the Perigraph when I had the chance. So I think we basically would need to critical hit KO the Raging Bolt this turn. GG's. So I do think this was very winnable. I think basically what I had to do was I had to just not throw by trying to freaking by trying to, what did I click Encore in front of Armor Tail and just completely wasted my turn. So that was an oversight on my part. Yeah. So let's think. So technically, Whim's Ogre is still a strong lead into their team. Suicune in the back is actually, all things considered, the best in case they do adapt for LilliKoal. And then, yeah, so. He does start the correct adjustment, I would say. So we click Tailwind. We click Ivy Sigil. We kind of have to. Like, I'm basically just following the line that this team needs to follow if you're gonna beat this, assuming that they don't just sleep powder me turn 1. Because if they don't sleep powder me turn 1, we can win, right? But that's basically our 1-win condition, so. We click Tailwind, we bring out Suicune, we win. Alright, we can win. I think. So actually not bringing Fluttermane could lose us this game. The big thing that we have going for us is, I mean, we have to bring out Suicune, the Hans version. And then I basically just have to bank on this working, like, but I feel like it shouldn't. So, if anything, I need to go first. I need to go first so bad. Please. Yes. Man. The stress. Alright, so we can win. At this point, I think we have them pinned. Because, yeah, they have to bring out Flutter. Speed raised. Hydro Steam. Hydro Steam, Ivy Sigil. They have very specific plays they have to make that they don't have a choice to make. So, yeah, they have to do that. We go for Hydro Steam. We do still have Tailwind for one turn, I think. If not, it's trash. Yeah. How comes Raging Bolt? Alright, so I can lose this. Basically, I just need Iron Hands to be able to live a hit, and I am kind of confident in it, so I don't know. It's not like perfect, but we know he has speed boosts, so it's kind of just go for the Heavy Slam, right? Like, yep. GG's. Nice. Alright, we take it. So I had to basically lean on my familiarity with the team matchup in order to actually win that. So because I've played this matchup literally earlier today, I know what to do into this, right? What was really scary for me was if he does just lean into the LilliKoal game over again and again, and then finds a way to adjust to what I'm doing, right? Because in his position, he only goes for LilliKoal game 3, and he doesn't feel confident enough to make a hard read and just go for Sleep Powder. But Sleep Powder is actually the one way to guarantee that I can't win if he does make the right call. So, we did end up in a pretty dicey scenario where, like, if he gets a crit Moonblast and the crit Moonblast is a high roll, technically I can lose, right? But we played correctly. We got the dub. Feels good, man. And you know, it is a very hard matchup versus that team where I need to make every call right. So GG's, and you know, we'll see what happens in the next one.